Got him.
What was that?
A bug.
Aye, nice.
That's weird. We're in our normal studio here, and for some reason it looks a little different.
Yeah, so many bugs, so much nature. It's
Yeah,
kinda...
this green screen's amazing.
Amazing what you can do with technology.
Yeah, we look a little different out here today.
I feel like the entire episode is just gonna be you
It's just gonna be.
give me like a little girl.
I'm usually don't like get bothered by bugs, but whenever they crawl on my skin, I don't like it.
But what
It
if you
freaks
think
me out.
about how high up you are?
Stop. Okay, the guys have figured out today that I am not good with heights
And he squeals. He's
And
a
water.
big squealer.
and water. Well,
Yeah,
you
but we
found
knew
that
that
out before.
one. Yeah, we knew that one.
It's my two biggest fears: going underwater and unsecured heights.
So what do you do you shower? Hunter? What happens with that?
Do I shower?
I'm trying to look
Of
at you
course
and
I
Dogger just sort
shower.
of just
Oh, sorry.
slowly peeks over and I'm like, where's Hunter gone?
Have some tea.
So yeah, maybe we should address the elephant in the room.
The elephant?
Damn, don't call him that.
Guys, I have been trying to lose weight. I exercised the entire week.
We have some tea in front of us.
Yes. Why?
Spill the tea.
Well, don't want to
Yeah,
spill the
spill the
tea.
tea.
I want to drink the tea.
Why do
So-
we have tea in front of us?
Well,
Hunter?
let's have a little cheers
We don't
first.
cheers tea.
Why not?
We literally spent the past 2 hours talking about
No, but let
tea
the audience
etiquette and
know.
tea culture.
Yeah, why don't you cheers tea?
Why would you cheers tea?
Yeah, for fun. Why not?
To health.
to health.
To
To our
health.
health. Yes. Yeah. So
Brian, you
we're,
look so suspicious drinking that tea. You're like
It looked like something went in.
protein.
So I was like,
I mean, there's probably some extra protein in there.
Yeah, you'll be fine. So yeah, we're on top of a mountain.
I feel like 80% of Korea is being on top of a mountain.
But we're recording on top of a
Yeah,
mountain.
but now we're in a mountain as well.
So why are we here? Who wants to tell?
Brian wants to tell.
me.
Hey.
In a very loud voice.
Him? He's just hanging around.
Just hanging around. Well, I'm not sure how it came to be, but we were invited to come here by the city and taste some tea.
What city?
The city of Hadong.
Hadong!
Hadong.
Our new favorite city of Korea.
Actually, no. Like, I didn't know what to expect, and so it was very easy to get surprised. It's actually really pretty here.
Yeah.
It's so calm and relaxing.
And I mean,
Yeah.
you sort of joked, oh, I would move out here. I could low-key see you living out here.
Oh, I think I could,
I couldn't.
but
Wait,
but
you couldn't
just-
see him?
I
or
couldn't
you-
see him.
Oh, you couldn't see him
No.
living out here?
Where's he party at? There's nowhere to party out
I
here.
don't need to party all the time.
When he finally settles down.
When I finally settle down, I'll move to Hadong. Okay. No,
when somebody tames the monster.
yeah, there you go. No, I mean, I kind of grew up in a place similar to this in Ecuador, so I am used to this kind of lifestyle. It's just that I do think that, like, after a few months, maybe I might start to feel a little bit bored, but we're not far from the coast. There might be a lot of places to discover around here as well, so could be. I could see myself doing it.
Yeah, I was asking the kind of one, like the organizer of all this.
Yeah.
When we were riding up here, Busan's 2 hours away.
Yes.
If you want to go to Busan. And I thought about that, and I was like, I've never gone 2 hours in my life to do anything. I was like, 2 hours is a long way away.
Well, I mean, you took more than 2 hours to come here.
Yeah, but
Hey, that's
special. I mean,
something.
I'm thinking like if
Hey.
I
In
lived
his,
here.
in his mind, it took like 30 minutes.
Oh yeah,
He
that's
slept
true.
the whole way.
He was sleeping the entire time.
Let's back up. Let's back up a little bit and really explain why we're here. So basically, what happened was the studio that we normally rent out, the Sadangnim, kind of asked us like, oh, if there's some kind of collaboration with some foreigners in Korea, because like Korea is really moving into kind of promoting foreigners and programs and stuff like that. Would you guys want to do it? And we were like, yeah, obviously, of course.
I mean, you were like, yeah, and then you were like, guys, are we
Yeah,
here
and then I
yet?
said, hey, guys, that's what we're doing.
That's what happened.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's why I still didn't know what was happening.
So they invited us down here to Hadong. Get this ant off there.
Leave the hand.
No, I don't like it. It's
Let him
freaking me out.
chill.
No, I don't
Drink your
like
tea
it.
and let him chill.
Okay. But they invited us down here to come taste tea because Hadong is apparently very famous for their tea.
Yes.
We've walked all over today. We went to like, what do you call it? Like a farm? I don't know if it'd be a farm or a field.
I can't take you seriously while this guy is
Because
back
it's in
over
my
there.
eye. It actually tried to get in my eye.
We walked around some fields and stuff. We saw like where they grow
Is it called
the,
a
like,
field when
tea
it's
No,
leaves.
that's what I kept on saying, but you guys kept laughing. It's called a tea field, but in Korea it's like a tea hill.
Hill.
Because it's kind of going uphill.
Isn't
Yeah.
it like a
Would you,
terrace?
would you call it that? What?
Yeah, because you call them rice terraces.
So it's rice
Similar,
paddy fields,
it's-
no?
I thought it was just
I
fields.
thought
Rice
terrace is where
paddies.
you have a drink.
No. Like in China when you go to those it's the similar style, but it's rice terraces. So I would assume you could also call them tea terraces,
Ah.
but I don't know. I'm not a tea terrace expert.
Are you a tea expert?
No.
We've become kind of tea experts today. We've been watching some brewing. We got
Yeah,
a little
we
bit
did
into
learn
it.
quite a bit.
Yeah, we've been watching you learn
Discover and
discover.
learn. This is
Hunter,
People didn't
please
know.
Tell the people, or tell. In fact, why have you never had tea before?
I don't know. I never really, like, my parents didn't drink tea or coffee. Like, we never really drank tea or coffee in my house, and so I've never seen, like, the whole, like, brewing process and stuff. And even, like, my, like, other roommates in the past, they weren't really coffee or tea drinkers. I guess I had one person who would make tea for me every now and then, but it was just kind of like the little, like, $2 tea bags that you'd buy. So it was not, it wasn't really special to me, and I wasn't really into it. But this has changed my mind. I'm a tea person now. I love tea.
Oh yeah.
I'm a tea guy. I've been saying it since day one. Tea's amazing.
Today's day one.
Today's
Disclaimer,
day
today's
one.
day one.
I'm a
today is the first day to the rest of your life.
Yeah. So, do you think tea is going to replace booze?
No. My next goal is to find a way to combine them.
There is a way
We
to
just
combine.
we mentioned this when we were
Yeah.
drinking some tea earlier. When I lived in China, there were some clubs where people would buy like cheap whiskey and cheap green tea and then just mix them together and get drunk with that. And it
Yeah.
was very weird at first, but then eventually you learn to love it. And it's quite a party thing.
Yeah, it's kind of
It's weird.
it's Stockholm syndrome of drinks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
there
it's,
you
it's
go.
like it's so confusing because you're kind of like, well, I know for me, I like green tea. I also do like whiskey. But when they put it together, I was just like, who did this? Why would you do something like this?
Is that in the Y
gross.
tier?
Yeah, no. So it started in the Y tier, and I'm not sure if it's because you get more drunk or because the taste grows in you, but it does sort of grow in you, so it kind of climbs the tier list. And I'm like, I wouldn't put it in Debak, but I was like, yeah, I can.
Yeah, it doesn't go
I
up
can.
too high.
I can. It doesn't get. It becomes and then it's like, when you get drunk, oh, mashiso, you
Yeah,
know, it's like
yeah.
I like green tea whiskey at clubs in China.
For me, it's like, why mix things into tea? Just drink tea as it is.
Yeah.
Like same with like
Corn.
milk.
Because you're in the club.
No, don't. I knew you. I knew it. The way you said that, I was like, this guy's gonna say milk tea.
Drink it straight from the cow. Or whatever.
So,
the,
dog.
That is like the joke about like what was the first guy who like milked a cow?
Yeah, I sort of guess it's like. No, but it makes sense because like, you know, we drink milk as a baby. Animals drink milk. Why not try something else's milk? You know.
I mean,
Jesus.
just taking.
I can think of many reasons why not to, at least.
So tea.
So tea, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, it's been cool. So we came up on top of this mountain. We rode probably the sketchiest thing I've ever rode in my
The thing
entire
was like,
life.
Such a weird
like
monorail.
some
Yeah, explain what it
elementary
is.
kid decided he was gonna build a monorail, but all he had access to was a lawnmower
And some tubes.
Yeah, a lawnmower, tubes, and then he was like, "I'm gonna dismantle this," and he took.
And it was just a
he
park
took
bench?
a park bench. I was about to say a park bench, and he just combined it somehow, and now that's how we traveled up.
Actually, it was
this
his third grade science project. You got first place
Yeah,
in the
first
science
place.
fair.
Nice.
Yeah.
no, I was unlucky. I didn't get to ride it up.
Yeah.
I had
Not
to
up,
walk.
but you'll
I'll
write it down. Yeah,
Possibly.
so.
We'll see.
I wonder if it goes faster down.
I would be more
scared. I would be
worried.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to write it down. I'm a little
Yeah.
worried. Even coming up, like, I don't even know how to explain it. It was like a metal cage just on a rail, and just this lawnmower.
Not even because
pushing it
like
up.
because it's just a seat with like tubes to hold on to, and it goes up so steep that you have to hold on really hard to these tubes because you're just sliding down.
Yes,
So
and
you're
I was
like
at the back.
actually just like doing this big workout for your forearms, just holding on, going up all the way.
And if
I
you
don't
wanna
know how
see
you're
it-
gonna do it when
and
you
if
go
you want
down.
to see what we're talking about, it will be in a YouTube video coming
Yeah.
out
Yes,
very shortly
yeah,
we will
yeah.
post
on
it.
our probably in the next week after this podcast comes out. So yeah, you'll be able to see
yeah.
me and Brandon and Bryant being like, well, we're gonna die.
It's kind of like, you know, when you sort of go on the roller coaster and you're like, get those intrusive thoughts of, what if this thing starts shaking? What if this thing starts breaking? I feel like that's what we're doing.
Well,
But
that
it
was at one
did
point.
start
Yeah, when I
shaking.
started shaking and like leaning to the left.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh god, we're gonna tip over.
Yeah, it
and,
did look like we were gonna
It was
tip
just a
over.
straight downhill after that. I was like, oh god.
Sounds kind
I
of
was a
fun.
little worried.
Yeah,
It was pretty
I'm
fun.
excited. I'm excited.
And then there were a bunch of branches just kind of like slapping you in the face.
Well,
Wait,
Brandon.
so my legs are pretty wide, so I couldn't help but sit like this. And because I sat like
Oh,
this,
were you
the
man-spreading?
pole, I wasn't intentionally man-spreading. It's an awkward sit. But the poles only covered this much. So my legs were out. And the entire way through, I'm just getting branches wrecking into my legs. Oh, it was kind of painful. But fun.
At one point, I start hearing Brandon behind me. He's like, ah! I'm like, what's happening? What's happening? Is he dying? And he's just like, the branches are scratching my legs.
And I was just trying to squeeze. But like, because we were all going uphill, Hunter's kind of just moving back, so I couldn't really squeeze him, you know, and close my legs. It was just really
Well,
kind of
speaking of that
awkward.
experience, the reason we were able to get it on video is thanks to someone who's been helping us out today. We should just go ahead and give a shout out.
Natanya!
Right behind the camera.
Give us some hearts. We
Straight
love
to
her.
the camera.
Hey!
There
Put your
he
head like
is.
over the camera. Show yourself.
Like just a finger. Just a finger or something.
There it is! And we should also not forget to mention our manager, who's been
Slash-
translating
slash
for us all
driver.
day. Slash driver. The guy. This place has been really, like, it took us a really long time to get here.
And James drove the entire way.
James, our producer slash manager.
James, are you going to say hi to the camera?
I think we
this
just
time?
call him Pancake. We should just give him the nickname Pancake. Every time we talk
Hey,
about him, we
James
just call him
John.
Pancake.
Say hi to the...
James, you want to come in for a minute? Nope. Okay. He doesn't want to. He's a mysterious figure behind
Yeah.
the camera.
He'll
I mean,
be
you'll
on
see him in the YouTube videos.
We
but-
can do it like
He'll be on
100
the special episode.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah.
like, when we get to 100 episodes, it's like the face reveal. Now we meet
Ooh,
James.
The secret James
But-
reveal.
We might do the Patreon episode later today, and he might be in it there. So another incentive to
Yeah, if you're not already on our Patreon, go check it out.
yeah.
Only
We got
$5.
one-
And then we'll be
Only
drinking
$5,
some
yeah.
green tea makgeolli.
Yes.
Oh yes.
That's kind of our thing on the bonus episodes. Is we like to drink alcohol while we do the bonus
Hey, no
episodes.
spoilers.
No spoilers.
Sorry.
Surprise.
I did
Well, I need
say
to. They got to give them a reason to subscribe. You know.
It's true.
To watch
Sorry,
us
I'm not in this
not
media
sober.
game. I don't
So
I'm
what
not
game
either,
are you in?
honestly.
Are you into the tea game? Which one was your favorite?
I'm getting into the tea game.
Oh yeah,
right
let's talk about it.
Yeah,
So
which one was your
Well,
favorite?
before we do that, we got to see like this really cool like demonstration. So the guy who like I guess is the tea guy.
The tea guy.
He-
Oh, the
he is
brew
the-
master.
the
He's
guy.
the brew
The brew
master.
master, yeah.
He showed us like the different ways they brew the tea. They used like this little thing right here. Like it's I don't know. Maybe we can get a close up on
me
some
just-
of this.
yeah, move this out the
but
way.
I don't really know what this is called.
I want to...
Coriander thing.
A colander.
What?
A
Coriander.
A colander.
Colander.
Yeah.
That's it.
Hey,
Coriander.
another one for the hot takes. For the outtakes.
Colander. It's
Oh,
like a
yeah.
colander glass.
I was going to say, like,
kinda
is
cool.
it a
At least he's not an English teacher.
decanter?
a canter.
But not a
like,
decanter.
yeah, it's different from a decanter, right? Yeah.
Catheter.
Wait, what? Where are you going? No.
I'm so confused.
You stay out of this.
But yeah, so like he put like the little tea leaves in this, and then with the water and did the little.
He
water
also did
thingies.
the other like the drip tea.
Yeah, which is
one.
really interesting because that was my first time seeing someone
Same.
do you know make tea with a drip method.
Yeah.
Usually that's for coffee,
Yeah.
you know. So it was really interesting, and you could taste the difference,
Yeah.
right?
There was a.
You all
difference.
agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so.
But personally, I actually like the ones that came out of that better.
Yeah, I did too.
Or it could have just been the tea the kind of tea it was.
No, but we did this
I mean-
one with a drip and with this one,
we?
and
Yeah, we
I
did
think this one was still
everyone
better.
like that.
Oh,
yeah, we did
yeah.
everyone one with the drip and one.
Not the
so to speak.
white one, like the second one. We only did this one, I think, there.
Oh, we didn't do the second one on this.
I don't think we did.
No, we
this
did
I don't
only
think so.
second one, only this.
Oh, wait, you're right. Yes, the green tea and the
Black tea.
no,
Oh.
the green tea and the what was the second one?
Brown tea.
tea. Yeah,
No, the
They were
second
done
one
with
was
drip,
the white
no?
one.
this
Hey,
Oh, he's right. He actually is right. So the ones we tried Nokcha, which is green tea.
Yes.
We tried Baekcha, which is white tea. It's not actually called white tea.
Yeah,
But yeah.
Baek.
Baekcha.
that's how we're gonna translate it.
Then we tried Brandon tea. and
wait, hold on.
Damn. We're gonna
My
get
tea?
canceled
My tea.
for
you
no
kept calling
reason.
it your tea.
No, James kept calling it
Nah,
my tea.
you kept calling it your
I
tea
said
too.
nothing.
Nah, I
I
think we
said
have
nothing.
videos of you calling it your tea. I'm not. This is not on me. This is on you. But what is it actually called?
No, you say
I mean,
it.
it's black tea, but what is the what is the Korean version of it?
There we go.
Another one for the hot takes.
And there we have
Another
it. Wait, what was the black tea called?
Oh.
No, not Hongcha. Hongcha is red tea.
We're gonna get canceled at episode 9.
I think it was
Why?
Hukcha.
'Cause of what
Hukcha,
happened
I
just now.
just assume.
We're not gonna get canceled.
Wait, why are we getting
No, it's
cancelled?
just I just wanted to say we're at episode 9 so that I could say I can't believe we
I
made
can't
it to
believe we
episode
made it
9.
to episode 9.
I hate this gang. I hate you guys. Oh,
I had to find a way to get that in there.
that was the least.
You made it. It was
subtle
very
way.
natural. It wasn't forced at all.
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah. So I guess I want to
think
say
it's
Hukcha. but-
James, what's it called?
Hukcha.
Hukcha? Hukcha?
Okay, nice.
We got a nod.
We got a nod.
We got
Black
enough.
tea. And then I thought that your Hongcha, was there a red tea?
Yes.
I think that's
Had-
this one, right?
We got another nod.
Or is
Yeah.
this the black tea?
This is the black tea.
Okay.
I think.
Take a sip and taste.
Okay, that's the problem though. I
It was
don't
kind of
really know
cold.
the taste.
It's kind of cool. It's like what is this
It's
now?
Hey, but I'm
Fine.
gonna. So, actually, I didn't understand this. I should have asked. Was there a reason why they poured in these glasses first before pouring in this, instead of just pouring it directly from the big one into that?
I mean, that way you have
So
it
that
in
we can
there,
pour it
and we can
ourselves.
pour it ourselves afterwards. It's part of the experience to pour your own tea, and then also the leftover cools
it's-
faster, so you get to.
So, is
when you pour it
pouring your
around,
own tea okay in Korea?
What do you mean?
Well, normally other people pour stuff for you. Whenever like you were pouring a drink out of a glass.
Isn't that just kind of
I
alcohol?
was gonna say it's technically just alcohol. You don't
it only
you
alcohol?
don't have to pour water for other people or things like that. It's an alcohol tradition. I mean, our good Sir James looks confused, or he's just contemplating life. So I'm not sure he knows either. If he knows,
Constipated.
God.
if you didn't hear, our manager is feeling constipated. So maybe he should drink some
There
more
is,
tea.
drink some more tea.
There was a
Yeah, I
long
learned.
line at the stop.
Hey, wait a minute.
What?
The guy also told us which tea was the best for stamina.
No, he
All
said
of them.
all the tea.
He said all the tea.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't get that because
No,
you
yeah,
know,
'cause
no
he was
Korean.
Increase your blood
He
flow.
said
it's-
whatever increases your blood flow is good,
Yeah.
so all tea.
Oh, okay.
But then he was like, Hunter, why do you want to know about stamina? You're young.
Wait, why'd you call me up as the one that
You-
asked?
you were the one who asked.
You're
No,
the
we,
one
we
who
were all
asked.
curious. Let's be honest.
No.
We were all thinking it. I just said it out loud.
I was peacefully sipping on my tea, and then suddenly you were like, ask him which tea
Yeah.
increases stamina.
Nobody was
Because-
thinking
No one was
about
caring
that.
Because he
about
was
it.
telling us which ones were good for like your like.
Yes, health.
Health.
Like,
And,
you know,
like,
prevent
specific
No, he
cancer.
wasn't
Health.
telling us which ones were good for us. Something. He was just telling us the health benefits
Yeah.
of each one.
So,
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah, and
And
then
then
your
you-
mind just
yeah,
immediately went to
Stamina.
stamina.
And for those who don't know, stamina is an innuendo.
I
I will
think they
leave
got
it
it.
there.
I think they got it. I think our average audience age is
I
over
think
like 12. So
Innuendo is a harder word than stamina.
yeah, true. yeah, if you didn't
If
get
you didn't
stamina, you're not getting innuendo.
If you didn't get innuendo, there's a dictionary.
No, but yeah. So we saw him make all the different teas. Which one was your favorite?
Mine was the second one, which was the
Pekcha.
pekcha, which I guess was what we call it white tea,
White
but
tea,
it's
yeah.
white tea.
And we have it right here.
Oh,
Is
that
this
one?
actually it?
It's actually it.
Hey.
Oh, you can recreate. You're so good. Wow. You're so good at
No
Korean.
ways this man
Yeah.
just said, oh, you can
You can
read
read Korean. Well, we just spent a whole episode talking about how he doesn't know Korean.
No, but
I
he
said
can't
I don't know the
speak.
grammar. I
He
can't
can't
speak.
speak
He
Korean.
did say that
Everyone can. I
we-
think-
learning
yeah.
the reading was easy and all that.
Yeah.
I'm just messing with you. You're so good.
Bite him. Bite him.
Shut the fuck up.
Bite him.
I will bite him.
It was so funny. One of our Korean friends came out with us last night, and it was their first time hanging out with us. And they said something in English, and immediately, me and Brandon just like instinctively were like, "Wow, you're so good at English!" Wow.
Because they always do to us, right?
Yeah.
They're like, you know, and I say, oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We all, but it was just funny because like we immediately went straight into
Yeah,
that.
I got you.
Yeah, it was fun.
So,
What was your
yeah,
favorite?
what was your favorite?
He
It
said-
had a strong kind of punching flavor in the beginning,
Mhm.
but it didn't linger too long,
Yes.
which I like.
Yes. I think, yeah, mine was also between that and actually the first nokcha. But I'm also not sure if I like the nokcha that much because I felt so dehydrated the entire day. And just getting that was so refreshing. And I was like, oh,
Yeah, that's true.
this tea. So I'm not sure if that
Why,
played in
why
it
were you
at all.
dehydrated?
Because we spent the entire day out and I didn't drink any
Ah.
water in the car, in the hot car. You know, it was a long journey. So I
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
oh, I should have bought some water.
Is that the only
I
reason?
just felt, yeah, I just felt dehydrated the entire time.
That's fair.
But-
Yeah, but you know, the car ride here was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, nice.
We'll talk
little
about that
ride.
after. So what was your favorite tea?
I guess for me, it's also between the Picta and the Hongcha.
Ah.
Hongcha was number.
The last
one.
one.
This one.
Yeah. Especially when he brewed it like that.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to get some of that. Yeah.
Get you some of that.
Yeah. So, I think it's like because this is something you're really used to. Like, most people would have tried this. So, there's some familiar. It's familiar.
Familiarity is the
Yeah,
word you're looking
sorry,
for,
I can't
sir.
get it out of my mouth. So yeah, those two.
Do you always have to make everything fucking special?
Hunter, why?
It's
Hunter.
Excuse
No,
me,
he
I
was
just said something
No, yeah.
normal.
He was just speaking, and you. Why are you like this?
I'm sorry.
It was not me. We should talk about the car ride.
Yeah,
though.
we will. We'll get to that. Well, did you say what your favorite one was?
Yeah, well, I think the first two.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the first two.
For
Oh,
the
can you
same
say,
thing,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
either super refreshing or the second one, like Dogger said, there was a strong flavor, which was nice, but it didn't sit in your mouth. It sort of just
Yeah, I
left it in
felt
quickly.
the green tea, the first one. It kind of lingered and it's like kind of sweet aftertaste.
There was a strange. I want to say strange, because I don't normally associate sweetness with green tea, but there was a sweet aftertaste at the end, which was kind of nice. Weird, nice.
I'm with Brian. I like this one. I'm a fan. Although I think I liked the drip one better.
Oh really?
I mean, yeah. I don't know why. I think just because like, I don't know. I'm not really a tea guy, and seeing the little things in there. I
Yeah,
think
you
they
are
were
a tea
leaves.
guy.
You're a tea guy now,
You're
you
a tea
just-
guy
Well,
now.
but when I first drank it, I wasn't a tea guy.
Okay, yeah.
Now I'm a tea guy. I've
Yeah,
changed a
okay.
lot these days. You know. Really turning over a new tea leaf. You know.
Make it stop. Make it go away.
But yeah, no, I like this one. This one was really, really good. And I think this is, which one is this? This is this one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Wait,
like
what's
that
this one?
What is that? one? That's the boom.
The Bom Hyanggi.
I don't.
Nokcha.
do I have that one? Oh, Nokcha. Okay.
It's one of those weird things where this just doesn't mean anything for us. Here it says Noksha right here.
Gotcha. And before we continue, we want to give a shout out to this place because this place has been very nice to us. Gave us a really fun experience.
They gave us a nice ride up here.
Yeah, the ride was
The
awesome.
monorail ride.
Monorail ride.
And not just the monorail, but like you all mentioned in the car, when we were driving up, the road was so narrow on this mountain.
And he's just
And this
fucking
guy's
blasting
just
through it.
zooming, and he's like twisting and turning. But if you look left and right, you just see down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
You just
it's
have
kinda
to
crazy.
do one of those and just
So-
fucking send it.
This place is called Hadong, right? Hadong.
Herim?
Herim?
It's
We'll put the name and thing.
Herim.
Yeah. All
Hunter.
the stuff will be in the description.
Hadong?
They sell tea, obviously.
What?
What? No way.
door.
Tea? What kind
It
of
looks
tea?
like they sell it in like kind of sets, and so they have Sunhan Nokcha, which is this one on the front here. We have Bekcha, Hungcha, Chongbyong, Hongbyong.
Oh
and
my
Bekcha.
goodness. Please give the dog or something else.
They have a lot of tea.
And they actually have a website. It's www.haydenfarm.com. That's HYAELIM farm.com. And an Instagram.
And the Instagram.
Yeah,
And
romanization of
Which
that.
we should post the link.
yeah, all of it's in the description of our
Yeah.
video. So definitely go check it out there.
Phone number is.
And the phone number, yeah. They do deliver, so if you're in Korea, you can definitely order it. I'm not sure about overseas shipping.
James, do they do overseas shipping? No. He just shook his head.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that's because
don't know
he
if that was
knows.
a I
yeah,
don't
I don't know.
know, or if that was
That was the least enthusiastic. No, he just was like,
Good manager. Nice.
But yeah, we'll put it on our Instagram as well and all our social media stuff. So if you're interested, if you like tea
Yeah.
and you're in Korea, definitely try it. We've really enjoyed it and highly recommend. So about that car ride up here.
I'm definitely taking some back with me.
Oh yeah, no, me too.
sure.
Are you gonna get a tea set?
I think so.
How much are you willing to spend?
I don't know. Let's see. We'll see.
Is there anyone you are gonna buy tea for in particular?
Shut up. That's all I'm saying.
I
Shut
just asked the question.
I don't know.
A
Maybe
gift for a
maybe not.
coworker.
I don't
a
know.
gift
we
Shut
were-
up.
for a friend.
No,
Shut
we were
up.
talking about this.
Yeah,
This is
I'm-
gonna be Brian's thing. He's gonna have the tea kit in his bag.
Yeah.
And now whenever he goes to the club, he's gonna ask for hot water
And whiskey.
And whiskey.
and then he's gonna bring out his fucking kit.
No, but the reason I asked was I'm gonna buy tea for my coworkers. I sort of
That's very nice of
they
you.
always ask me what I'm doing for the weekend, and I was like, oh shit, you should sign up into our podcast. What is James doing? What is James?
He's testing your focus skills.
Terrible. I failed.
My favorite was when we were talking earlier, and I just saw him walking around in circles. I was like, what's James doing? He's just walking around.
But yeah, so yeah, my coworkers always ask, what are you doing? And then I was like, oh yeah, I got invited. Well, I said we, I got invited to Hadong by the sort of tourism agency in Hadong, and they were like, what the fuck? Why? And I was like, I got a podcast. You should watch. And they were like, why? So they sort of were like, oh, you should definitely bring us some tea. And I was like, yeah, of course. So
Yeah.
tea for my coworkers for sure.
Yeah.
And tea for my horses.
Oh my god. All right, let's talk about the car right here.
Okay. What do you want to say?
Oh, you know what I want to say.
So, from my point of view, we woke up really, really early. Our manager,
You woke up?
our manager came to pick us up in his car.
Well, I was at his place, so.
And we got in the car and we had a great conversation the whole way here
Ah, yeah.
For a 30-minute conversation, quick ride.
with all of our clothes on.
No, now you are just making it a bit too obvious.
So as soon as Hunter gets
Okay, wait. Let's continue with this story.
So wait. Also,
Wait. We need to reset the camera. So, somebody, I don't want to say who, they need to come clean by themselves, but...
can you explain the configuration of the car first?
Okay, so first, we had James driving, then we had Dagur shotgun.
Because Dagur, I think, is the only one who got a full night's sleep.
Yes.
So he had to stay in the front so he could stay awake with the driver.
And then...
and drive if the driver is
Right. And then in the back, it was Brandon, Hunter, and myself. This man, as soon as he gets on, falls asleep.
No.
Not only falls asleep, wakes up 5 minutes after, and he just takes out his pads. Not only does he pull down his pads, he does not finish taking them off. He leaves them on his ankles and then passes out. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen someone do on a car trip.
And just
with 4 other guys sitting around him.
I'm just comfortable.
Honestly, no. I would have preferred if you just sat there on your dick rather than you having your pants at your ankle. That is weirder.
To be clear, though, I did not take my undergarments off. That was just my jeans. Just to
They
be
were
clear.
just sitting at your ankles.
Still,
And when you have your
in
pants
what world
down.
is that acceptable? Because now I have his naked legs just rubbing with mine.
With your naked legs?
I'm wearing shorts.
I thought you also.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I double check. I
God.
was like, were you also
So-
naked? Did I miss this?
So from my point of view, what happened was I got in the car and got forced into the middle seat, which I'm pretty used to because I am the middle seat person.
You weren't forced. You just basically just went in there.
Oh,
Nobody
you
really
said-
You
said.
accepted your fate.
Yeah,
No,
you
no,
just
I was putting
accepted
stuff
it.
in the back, and Brandon and you both said, "Hey, you go on that side, and I sit in the middle." I heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We didn't force you, though.
Yeah, we
You
didn't
didn't
force
complain.
you.
I didn't complain because I'm okay with being in the middle because I am the smallest person.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah. So when I get in the car, I got these 2 big beefy men next to me.
Call us himbos.
Wait. Okay,
Call us
let me get
himbos.
this straight.
Wait, no, let me finish my statement. Because I know where you're going to go with that.
Okay.
I got these 2 heat generators next to me.
Okay.
And I'm burning up because it's hot in Korea. The AC is not that strong. I got these jeans
I was
on.
freezing in the
Well,
front.
and not yet because we had just turned it on.
I got these jeans on, and I was getting a little sweaty, a little couldn't
A little hot and
breathe.
heavy.
No, I was just getting sweaty, and I wasn't feeling great. And I said, guys, I'm gonna take my pants off. And sometimes when you're around the boys, you're comfortable.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I get that, but it's...
But then
No,
it's
I
like-
mean,
commit.
listen.
4 hour
Listen.
car
No,
ride.
no,
I
listen.
think we have different opinions of this because for me it's the pants around the ankle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, that's what I'm saying.
that
Commit.
is one thing.
Commit.
But no, the other thing
Yeah,
too
commit.
is like I understand getting comfortable with the boys, but we're all in a small car together, sharing this space. Don't take your pants off.
That's also fair.
Nah, just send it.
Because
Yeah.
Fully send
that's
it.
also fair.
I disagree. I disagree with that, but I can understand your gripes.
But then I guess the question is,
I think I was just
why
too
are you
tired.
wearing jeans, Hunter?
Exactly.
It is
You
summer.
know it's
I mean,
you know
that
it's
is a
hot. You
great
know it's going
point.
to be a 5-hour car ride.
that is a
And
great
you also know that we're coming to a valley where they grow tea. And we're probably going to be hiking and shit.
Well, I brought a change of clothes.
Well, then why didn't you wear it in the first place?
I don't
because
know.
because it was early in the morning.
It was early in the
It
morning.
was early in the morning.
I hadn't slept a lot. I slept a little bit. Mm-hmm. And I had to get up and go. I didn't have time.
Okay.
I had a full night's sleep. That was nice.
But I will just say, I slept great in the car.
Oh no, you slept
Yeah.
great at the cost of other people's comfort.
Yeah.
I think
Fine
at
with
one
me.
stage I leaned forward because I was talking to James. No, I'm getting the fly.
To be fair,
I
okay,
was
wait,
talking
wait,
to
wait,
James.
wait, wait. I want to clarify. Before this happened, we got out to a rest stop and I changed into more comfortable clothes.
Yes.
So at this
that's
point, I did have my pants
Yes.
on.
Okay.
Ah, true, true, true.
Fair, fair.
It wasn't the whole car ride. Just to
You
clarify
don't
a
need to
little
defend
bit.
yourself any further. We know what
I-
we've accepted.
I woke
But,
myself up with my own snoring a few times.
Yeah, no,
Sorry,
you were
yeah.
snoring. But he irked me the most because he's asleep and everyone's messaging him. Netanya sort of traveling by herself and she's like, where do I go? What do I do? So
Yeah, I
you're not
wasn't looking at
responding to
shit.
anyone. And I'm
Yeah.
like, shit, let me respond to Netanya. And so I lean forward to talk to James who's driving so I don't have to shout or disturb him. And you then just decide you're going to just lie across the seat. And I'm like, how the hell do I get back?
So
And
I
you
don't
just-
remember that, I'll be honest.
you just stayed there. And I was like, Hunter, move. And you just got so comfortable. And I was stuck in this awkward position, kind of behind Dagur, just holding on for dear life, just being like,
There was-
I hope nothing crazy happens.
There was
but,
another
yeah.
moment too where we were like talking about a movie. And I was saying like, oh, it's that guy from The Office. What's his name? And this guy who supposedly was sleepy, he's just like super passed out like this. He just goes, that helps.
Wait, I don't remember that either.
No. You have to do it with the voice. You said it.
What was the voice?
At helms.
Yeah, it was that was the voice. That was the voice.
I don't know why. I don't know why he made that.
Yeah,
noise.
he did sound very different.
But I think it's related to having the pants around the ankle.
Might have been.
Although there was one song that, despite being asleep, he really started bopping to.
Oh, was that Kid Cudi?
No. That sent you to sleep.
Yeah, that put me to sleep.
But there was
always.
a certain Kanye West Jay-Z song where when it immediately started playing.
Fellas in Paris.
Yeah.
Wait,
There were some people. Did you miss this? You were.
Yeah, you were sleeping, but your leg was
but your
going
leg was
on.
going, and you were like tapping me. I was so confused. I got this sleep.
dude, I was so tired. I did not sleep like at all. So I have been awake for like basically 24 hours at that point. So I can understand. I guess I'm just weird about it.
It's so strange.
I'm just weird.
So weird. I was concerned.
It was a very emotional.
Emotional car ride. So I'm curious to see what happens in the car ride home tomorrow.
Nah, I'll be a
I
tomorrow.
hope everyone's at least awake.
And with their pants on.
Yeah, with their pants
No,
on.
I don't mind the pants off part. I don't mind
All
the
right,
pants
then.
as much as
It's
Brian.
my
Okay.
turn.
No. How about
It's my turn. I
To be
called
fair,
it.
This guy complains about it, but in like any other situation, he'd be like the first one with his pants on.
No, if we're not in a car all smushed together, yeah, I'll take them off. But we're personal space.
Oh, yeah.
I do not want to feel your.
He needs personal space for those massive fucking cajones he has.
I don't want your translucent fucking legs.
That was the
Just
best part.
reflecting
Okay,
light,
wait,
just
wait.
like as a mirror reflecting light on mine and burning me.
Let's review here and just reflect on our actions. What's really weirder? Me having my pants around my ankles, or you guys taking pictures of me with my pants around
Oh, it's
my
definitely
ankles?
you with
I
the
didn't take a picture.
I don't
No,
know.
that is just tax.
Yeah, exactly. That is the natural result of you leaving your pants around your ankles.
Just be happy we didn't do anything more.
Actually, one of my favorite stories that my parents used to tell is when I was a kid. And
That's a weird segue.
Maybe you also. This is
In
the
my-
start of removing his pants.
in my hometown, we had like a Veterans Memorial Park. And so on the 4th of July or Veterans Day, like there would always be fireworks and stuff. So a lot of families would come out and do little picnics and stuff. And in the middle of this area, there's this giant like statue with like, bless you.
It usually comes in threes. Please wait.
Okay.
Please stand by.
Okay,
Giant.
never
Okay.
mind.
Fucking
Sorry.
giant.
Well, what's
So
Alright, it's gone.
so there's like this giant statue of like soldiers and like carrying the American flag, like they fought and died for our lives. And I guess I was like, I don't know, 3 or 4 years old. I wasn't very old. And my parents just lost me and they were like, where's Hunter? And my grandma was like, oh my God, he's over there. And I'm just right next to the statue, butt out,
I knew it.
hands around my ankles, taking a whiz on the statue.
Jesus.
And my parents were like, nope, that's not our kid. And they just said, they didn't do anything. They just let me do my thing. And then they hoped I wouldn't come back, I guess.
so your parents trying to get rid of you?
Like, yeah.
came back.
They were like, we're not, like, because they didn't want to run over and, like, stop me and, like, everyone see, like, oh, that's their kid doing that. They were just like, nope, that's not our kid. Just let him do his thing.
So you're a serial pants remover since you were a kid. This is your thing.
That's his
This is his thing.
Well, it's happened twice, so I guess it's my thing now.
Yeah, from pants remover to tea.
twice as we've heard. More stories to be unlocked.
I don't think there are any other ones. I think those are the only
I
two.
think the next one is we're just gonna hear about him with his pants around his ankles drinking tea in his apartment.
You think I just walk around my apartment with my pants around my ankles?
I
Like,
think you
It's
do.
very possible.
That's very possible. Yeah.
I
You like the little shimmy at the
It's like a little 3rd grade game where like you have to run across the field with your ankles tied together.
I think we were different.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice? One?
We don't have shoes in
Were you
Africa.
sure that was school?
You don't have what in Africa?
We don't have shoes.
Shoes.
No, it's illegal.
No, in Ecuador, if somebody tries to tie our legs together, we stab them.
The other one, right? Yeah.
Did you guys not have like games and stuff that you played like at rec days and stuff in like middle school?
Yeah, we did.
No, we did.
Just
We
fucking
did.
around.
Just like normal games, though.
This was a normal game.
Were you sure there were other kids there?
Did all the kids have to do this, or was it just you?
Was it just you and the teacher?
No, you would like so, like you would tie your shoes together and then you would like have a race to see who can.
And were you racing away from a white van?
I was racing to the ice cream.
I would
ice cream
take
truck.
you the white van.
Yeah, we would do that. But yeah, you guys didn't have games like that.
No, we had those like where you tie your legs together, like.
Yeah.
Oh, the 3-legged race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but you said like
That
at
is
rec
what
time.
I'm gonna say.
Oh! I'm not the only one. See, you do it too.
Yeah, I do.
But like you said during what?
So,
During rec time, like is it just recess?
No, we would have like rec days. So like there'd be like an event day where you'd like, go out and play games.
Yeah,
and
I
stuff.
guess like we did the burlap sack race.
Yeah.
You know, okay, we've done that.
I did that one too. What? What? I don't even know.
No,
where, I don't even know where that
No,
one.
I was laughing at the other.
He's still thinking
Just still
that.
laughing
He's like,
about
my
it.
joke was good. My joke was good.
this episode was brought to you by Helen Tea.
Yep.
Every time, hello.
Loving it. Actually loving
Loving
it.
it. Guess it has some stimulating powers, tea.
Yeah.
So I guess then to just move things along, what's next? We've had our tea experience.
Yeah.
Do we continue? What do we do?
Now
after
we're
this?
going somewhere.
We're gonna have
to some-
dinner.
Yeah, we're going to some promotional stuff.
Yep. Let's get some interviews.
It's-
Wait, we're
Interviews?
not done?
Yeah, no, we have
Jesus
interviews.
Christ.
No, then we're going to dinner,
Uh-huh.
and then we'll go to our stay.
Yeah. We're staying in a Hadong, which is like an old traditional Korean house.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we talked about that in a previous
Yes.
episode, but
Yeah.
so we're excited for that. They're gonna give us some famous 녹차 막걸리,
Which is green tea. Bakul.
green. But I don't understand because makgeolli is like rice wine.
Yes.
So how do you have green tea rice wine?
The same way you have
put
different
green
flavors
tea
of
in.
anything.
Oh, you just
Hunter.
mix it
You
together?
Just mix it. Hunter,
Just a cocktail?
How do you-
I don't know what they do in Catholic school, but obviously not science.
But because like rice wine, you have to make it from the rice.
Yes.
So,
And then you
you
add stuff
add
into
stuff
the-
to
right.
that.
So my thought was, okay, are they making are they using a similar process just with like the nokcha leaves?
No, Jesus comes and does something, and it turns
Touches
into
it, yeah.
green
It's
tea.
amazing that like we live in an era where you have a computer on your phone and you can look shit up, and this man still asks stupid questions.
I'm not gonna put my phone out in the middle of the thing.
No,
I
but-
wonder about this.
But you
No, right? It's a good question. I'll take it though.
no, I mean if we knew the
Yeah.
answer, like the proper answer, that would probably be good.
Yeah.
But we don't know, so just leave it
They
there.
just put shit
Let's
into
find
the
out
shit.
later.
just mix it all together.
Yeah, let's just say it's mixed and it's all good.
Somewhere in the
Infused.
process, they add green tea.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
But what is the process? Nah.
Oh, how deep do you want to go down the rabbit hole?
I wonder if there's like a brewery like that. Like, do they have makgeolli breweries? Is that a thing?
That's.
I wanna
Hadong!
go. That sounds sick.
I know.
How would
Now,
that not?
I
how would that not be a thing? Just
No, I
think
know.
about that.
I think I know what he means. I think he's like, is it just like factories, or is there like a brewery you can go?
Like a beer
and-
brewery, like like a craft brewery.
Yes. Hunter, there's so many different kinds of makgeolli. The fact that you get makgeolli and then green tea makgeolli implies
I
people
don't
are
think he
doing
gets it.
shit.
I don't think he gets what
No,
I'm saying.
you like craft, so you can go and taste different ones.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah, okay.
Jeonju is a whole city
Yeah.
developed around makgeolli, so it's a bit different in terms of culture, where you wouldn't necessarily go to the brewery. You'd instead go to a makgeolli chip, and then that's where they give you the sort of different craft options. Or
But it'd be cool to do like a
Different
tour of a
experiences.
factory or
Yeah.
like and then go drink at their place, like a craft beer
Yeah.
thing. Could be
I'm a
cool.
huge craft beer fan.
oh no, I can tell you love what's it?
Budweiser.
Budweiser.
But heavy.
Exquisite.
Bud
Bud
Heavy.
heavy, baby.
Yeah.
Exquisite.
Yep, love it.
I did have a Bud Heavy on Thursday. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not bad.
TFTI.
Not bad. no, I met you after.
TFTI.
Yeah, thanks for the invite.
Hey, yeah, true. I said TFTI and he did invite me out,
Yeah.
and then we met up for a bit with our good boy
Ricky.
Ricky.
Ricky, who he told us some funny stories
Well,
last
TFTI.
night.
Oh, yeah?
I didn't
Yeah.
get invited.
You got invited?
You.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't check
Probably.
my phone then.
Yeah. I guess you're busy.
Shut up!
No, I learned an interesting thing about Dagur. His absolute favorite snack.
No, we have to surprise him with his favorite snack.
No, I know what you're gonna fucking.
Why? Does it stop? Does it stop
The
with
most
honey?
And with
the
butter.
most disgusting thing Korea has ever produced: honey butter chips.
What?
It's
They're
the
not
single most
disgusting.
disgusting
I know,
thing
right?
that has existed in this country.
He gets angry about
He
it.
gets
So,
angry.
if I could tell the story,
I hate this passionately.
can I tell the very
you-
short version of the story
Do you
about
mean
what
by
happened?
Ricky's ex-girlfriend?
Yes.
Yeah, you can tell.
So I heard this
feel
story
you,
last
yeah.
night that Dagur got invited to kind of like a double date vacation, I guess.
Yeah.
So your friend Ricky and his girlfriend, and then his girlfriend's friend. And I guess the girl kind of was interested in Dagur. Was just like, oh, he seems like a cool guy. And at some point, they were like at a place, and Ricky made a joke about, oh, Dagur loves honey butter chips. And so the girl, without telling anyone, bought a bag of honey butter chips to give to Dagur as a
No,
present.
not one.
Not one.
It's like four.
4 bags of honey butter chips. And from what I heard, she put them on the table, and you walked in, and before she could give them to you, you saw them and went, God, I hate honey butter chips. These are disgusting. Whoever bought these, why would you buy these? Why, they're so bad.
I didn't say it like that.
Ricky said you
That's
said it
how
like
he-
that.
that's
Ricky
how
said
he,
you said it like that.
I might have been not sober.
And apparently it just ruined her
But
mood for the rest of the trip.
But I do hate them with passion.
Why? They
I
taste
don't know,
good.
it tastes
Yeah, they're
disgusting.
actually nice.
Do you just not like honey?
I like honey, and I
Do you
like
not like
butter,
butter?
but I don't like honey.
No, I
butter.
get it. Like I said, I like green
Corn
tea. I
and
like
cheese.
whiskey.
I like cheese. I like corn.
But not cheese.
No,
corn?
I like corn cheese actually. It's fine.
Yeah, you're the one who doesn't like corn.
No, I know.
Cheese. Corn.
Disgusting. So actually, I had a pretty fun experience this week. You guys know the app Bumble, right? It's like the dating app.
No.
Never
Please
used it.
explain.
Oh,
Never used
really?
it.
You've never
I
heard of it?
remember I did share a story.
Yeah, he
that
knows
I-
it.
God damn it. You
So
know
what
the worst
about it?
part is like that is the only like match I've had on that app, and just like after a while I'm like fuck this thing.
Well, they've had this new feature that was probably the most fun I've ever had on a dating app ever in my life. They do speed dating every Thursday at 7 p.m.
Ah.
And so it
sounds fun.
matches you with a person. You can't see their profile. you just have to talk for 3 minutes, and then you have to decide, do you want to match with them or not match with them? And then after the hour is over, the people who like chose yes on each other, you can message them more.
Also, it's like a new person every 3 minutes.
New person, well, you get 3 minutes with a person, and then after that time is up, you have to wait to match with another person.
Yeah.
But you never get to see their profile until the hour is over, and you have to decide yes or no on them before you see their profile. So I had a great 3-minute conversation with someone talking about how much we hate corn.
Jesus.
Because like at first it was
I mean,
like
that's soulmates.
How does that come up?
At first like all my experiences I would just be like, hey, where are you from? What's blah 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 blah, and then that got pretty boring pretty quickly. So I started asking people, if you could travel back in time and stop someone from inventing anything, what would you stop them from inventing? And I forget what
Honey
their
butter
answer
chips.
was, and they asked me what mine was, and I said corn cheese in Korea is disgusting. And they were like, "Oh my god, I know." And we talked about it for the rest of the 3 minutes.
Did you match?
We did match.
Hey!
Yeah. And we did talk about corn for another while, a couple more messages, but yeah, then she unmatched me.
Damn, I was gonna.
I was like, this is a love story. I was like,
I
this
was
is
gonna
gay
tag along on
somewhere.
your date and order you corn cheese.
The end of it was
4 dishes of it.
4 dishes.
Like the 4 bags of honey
Yeah.
butter.
Yeah. But the other conversations, they were okay. But that was the best conversation I had. I was feeling it.
Corn
but then,
cheese, damn.
I guess
Ooh.
she wasn't. I guess our personality of being just hating corn wasn't enough for her.
Damn.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Unfortunate.
maybe you should have mentioned.
Some women
honey
want
butter-
it all.
Honey butter chips.
Expectations too high.
Honey butter. Why did you mention this again? Now I'm,
So how
now
about
I'm just
yeah,
angry.
Now I'm actually curious. what's
Actually,
the
I
answer?
want to go get some after this.
If you bring them into our fucking Hanok thing, I'm throwing them out.
I'm gonna get some.
I'm throwing them out.
So if you could actually go back in time and stop someone from inventing something, what would you stop them from inventing?
Why are you sitting at me?
It's a tough fucking question.
It's a tough. I feel like this is like a pep question. It's like, give me some homework.
But like,
give me
you know my answer.
Seriously,
honey
honey
Honey butter.
That's it?
Madman. Jeez. Where did the honey butter touch you?
My mouth. Unfortunately.
Oh.
So you gave him a try.
Multiple times.
Oh.
I've said, like, this must have been a bad batch. Let me try again. It's like, fuck. Had one chip and I took straight into the trash.
Speaking of batches, I learned about the F1, F2 sojus. You guys know about this?
Nope.
On every soju bottle, it'll tell you
yeah,
F1,
yeah.
F2, and it's like which factory it's from. Apparently, F1 is the best. Is what I've learned.
Why?
I don't know.
Simply the best.
They make
Clear
it
water or
stronger,
something.
or I don't. Yeah, I actually have no idea why.
They have better brewers.
Maybe their brewmaster's better, I guess.
I'm still trying to think of an answer to your question. It's so difficult. Yours
What's
is
something you hate?
honey butter. Yours is. I
Corn
don't
cheese.
think there's something I hate to the point where I'm like.
It doesn't have to
I
be food,
wish-
it can be
I
anything.
know. I know.
Yeah,
Thank you,
I'm
Hunter,
thinking
for
that too.
explaining how this game works.
You're welcome.
But you can't be like, oh, Nazis. It's a boring ass fucking answer.
I mean, it's a pretty good answer.
No,
actually.
actually, I had this conversation with one of my
I mean, that's
students once,
obvious.
and it was about, do you think that the world is better after World War? Do you think, by that question, essentially, do you think that World War was necessary for the world to be what it is today? And the answer is yes, because it did
In terms of
give
technology.
birth to technology, it did give birth to capitalism, it did give birth to so many different things. And so you remove something like that, you potentially have a fucked up world, or a very different world.
But
Let's not get into it.
Yeah,
But
let's not get
let's
into
not go into
this.
politics. But it's I think it was the sort of Harambe meme. Like have you seen
Harambe?
have you seen the Harambe meme? It's like if a dude had a time machine, go back to save Harambe, but Harambe doesn't want to be saved because he knows this is the best timeline.
Harambe did start like all the memes.
You know what I'm
like,
saying? He
Internet
just-
culture.
Yeah, internet
changed
culture
because
just
of him.
changed because of him.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
He died for us.
F in chat.
But yeah, I it's a tricky question.
What would you remove? Except for corn cheese.
Except for corn cheese? Ooh. Honestly, this is gonna be a hot take. Social media.
You a psychopath next.
I think
Man
life
lives on
will be,
social
I
media.
know, that's right. I'm
Right,
saying.
I'm not saying that I can.
That's
hate
literally
social
what we're
media.
doing right now.
But I think life, just for people in general, would be better if social media had never been invented.
I agree and disagree. I think the extent of which we use social media is the problem, not necessarily social media itself. But how do you
big
what
ass
the?
button.
That's a yeah. I was like,
What was that?
I don't know,
Fucking
but
stinger once.
yeah. I don't know how you sort of moderate the amount. You know, how you can moderate social media.
I don't like bees.
It's not a bee. It's just a dude.
He's got a
Oh,
stinger.
no.
It's just a
Does he have a
guy.
stinger?
Oh my God.
Can't tell, but
Why am I sitting next to
don't
this
like
guy?
it.
Are you
kinda
okay,
cute,
little
though.
boy?
He's kind of cute.
No, I don't think he
actually.
has a stinger.
He doesn't.
No, they're good.
Oh, that's just. Okay.
So what would you get rid of, or wish was never
Hunter.
invented? His parents tried. They tried to leave him.
I don't know.
They tried to leave me
I
peeing
think
on that statue.
the easiest thing I mean, like, I would want to think of something better, but probably the easiest one is malatang. Fucking hate malatang.
Now that's a hot take. We're gonna square up.
I don't like
afterwards.
it.
If
So what?
if
You
honey
can't-
butter chips never existed,
Huh?
if honey butter chips never existed, I'd probably agree with you.
You psychopath.
There we go.
Wait, Monotong's so good.
No,
Psychopath.
it's I don't know what it is about it. It's just taste is not good. I've given it many tries. It's
You
not.
just had shit marathon. Don't talk to me again. You honey butter, okay.
Hey, but he said if the honey butter wasn't
You
there,
honey
he
butter
would
is
also
okay.
go malatang. I also said if I thought about it and got a better answer, I would want to use another one. Malatang is my backup answer.
Okay, now my answer is Bryant. After that.
Yeah, I think no.
Now my asshole says marathon.
Okay, fair. No, but seriously, I think mine has to be social media. I think just the world, because I think like even if you, I think you can never moderate it. So if it exists, it's always going to get to this point in any timeline. But yeah, I think without it,
What if Harambe never died?
Okay, I got mine.
hit us.
Fucking Elon Musk. I'm tired of this homie. I'm so tired of him.
Wait, you're gonna get us
I'm not.
canceled.
I'm so tired. No, I'm so tired. Everything. You can't escape this man.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
And you know, like, and that's the point. Like,
But you cannot give a fuck.
what do you mean? No, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
but it's,
so
just,
then it's
still
fine.
irritating. That's what I'm
Nah,
saying.
nah,
You can't escape him. It doesn't. For example, Reddit. It doesn't matter what subreddit you go into. He's gonna appear somewhere.
Then don't go to
somehow.
Reddit.
But then what? So I
don't
must
go to
just. That's
Reddit.
what I'm saying. I must cancel my life. I turn on the TV. He's there.
No. He's not in my life. Like, he never shows up in my life.
You are a boomer. You don't use technology. That's what
You
I'm
are a
saying.
boomer.
I do use it technology.
Yeah, you
though.
use technology to text people. That's
This man
about
said,
it.
this man said, I don't use Reddit, I don't use TikTok.
Yeah. So
He even
And
said,
then-
he
and
said
then-
recently something about like
I said I've
about
been
Fa-
using Facebook a lot
yeah.
less.
I was like, oh my
God.
god. What a fool. I was like, oh, this
Also, if
guy.
you text him, he has a green bubble.
Well, that's just disgusting.
What's a green bubble?
He doesn't even know what that means.
Peasant.
What is a green
It means
bubble?
you don't have an iPhone.
Yeah. Android.
No, iMessage.
Oh. No, iMessage to me.
Imagine. Cringe.
Excuse me.
So
I
mine
got
is, yeah.
the latest S23 Ultra. So I'm living.
What does
a good
the S
life.
stand for?
Shit.
Wait.
You can't say
Oh,
that.
shit.
Wait, we're in Korea.
Yeah.
You're insulting the Korean phone.
But even Koreans.
No,
do
even
that.
Koreans are tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of posers.
Bunch of shills.
Yeah.
Corporate shills.
Let's not get into that.
No, the funny part about this is that up until about 4 months ago, I was also Samsung.
Same.
Am I?
You know what, you have an old iPhone, right?
Oh no, yeah, no, I did have an old. I changed to iPhone.
You know what's the
maybe
funny
a year
thing
ago.
too? Up until like a few hours ago, our manager James also used to have an iPhone.
I was looking for him.
Up until a few hours ago. Why is that?
When we
This man doesn't
I actually do blame you because okay, this is what happened. We get off the car and James is saying like, Hunter, get the camera and all the shit from the car because we're not coming back to the car. So Hunter instead starts changing his clothes. He's like, are we wearing our Hawaiian fun shirts? It's like, no, get the camera and let's go. We're leaving, and then he's like, oh, wait, James, I forgot to get the camera. And then we go to eat, we're leaving, and then he's like, oh, I forgot to bring this, and I forgot to bring that.
You're rushing me.
So then, but, okay.
No,
But then we get on the car, And then, okay, you're gonna go in the other car to go get the stuff, and we're getting on the van to go to the next place. And then James is like getting in the car, and then Hunter's like, oh, James, the key. And it's like, dude, this guy.
Oh,
fucking-
that's when it
Yes.
happened.
And then he like gets out, he gives you the key, and then when he gets back in the car, the phone slips down. He closes the door and smashes the phone.
We should it loud.
Yeah. Bang! So you stressed James the fucker. And I think James deserves a lot of thanks for all his efforts.
Deserves a new phone.
And deserves a new phone. So
Sorry, it's not in the budget.
what? Whoa!
I don't think that came through
Oh,
the
I think
microphone.
James likes it when you take off your pants, huh?
So, yeah.
Back.
So I do think your question was pretty interesting, and now I'm curious. Viewers, which camera do I look at?
The one
The one in
that's
front of
mine
me.
is on.
The one for this one?
Yeah, I'll give you the close up.
So
Zoom in on his face.
Yeah, get him real close.
Oh.
Get quick
Keep
tie shot. Tie shot. Yeah.
oh yeah,
Perfect.
tight
perfect.
shot.
Tight shot.
God.
Viewers, listeners, if you could stop something from being invented, what would it be?
And why is it honey butter chips?
And why is it honey butter chips or corn cheese?
We're gonna get sponsored by honey butter chips, aren't we?
I hope so.
Yep, and we're gonna have to eat them every podcast.
Oh yeah. In fact, he has to eat an entire bag by himself each podcast.
If we get 50 Patreons,
But also, I don't want to kill his diet.
Dagur has
no,
to eat
but,
4
you know.
bags of honey
Okay.
butter chips.
I'll make it up to that poor girl. And I'll eat those goddamn 4 bags of honey butter
You have to
chips.
keep it on me now. Oh, I'm so
Yeah.
nervous. Oh. Okay,
right.
yeah, I think
I think
cool question. Nice.
Yep, I think that we can wrap it up here.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys want to say before we go?
Can you do like what's it called when you do like shots after in the credits? Do like
Oh,
shots
yeah,
over
to
here.
show the sort of
Yeah.
scenery. Yeah, let's add
Sure.
some of those.
Sure.
Okay, but
Yeah.
I think we're done.
All
But lastly, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit
Smash
the
that
notification-
like button.
Smash that
Hit
like
that
button.
notification bell.
Tonight,
Follow us on Instagram.
Smash. Follow us on
us on
Instagram.
Instagram.
Follow us on Patreon. Follow us on Apple Music, Spotify.
Download the
Download the Spotify if you can. Leave a review on Spotify and Apple. It helps a lot, even if it's just sort of, hey, you guys are great. Even if you didn't watch it or listen, just
Yeah, and if you leave a review, we'll
keep
read it
leaving
on air.
reviews, and we will
On air?
We will, yeah,
We're not on
We'll-
air, but
we'll read it live. in
we'll
the
read
next-
it.
But it's
live.
not live.
We'll read
But
the
anyways,
reviews,
we'll read it.
and you can choose
what the
who
fuck
reads
ever.
the review.
Yeah.
Everybody has seen this
Yeah.
done in every fucking podcast
Exactly.
ever
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
whatever.
We
so-
gotta say it anyway.
Yeah, so you
Alright,
can, choose
Do
who
all
wants to
that
read.
good stuff.
Well,
Alright.
From those foreign guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Hey.
Bye.
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 Bye.